Hello everyone and welcome back to Nature Chat's Kitchen. Today I got something that a lot of you have been waiting for. Tell me, what do you think about when you hear the word Balkan? I'm sure that somewhere in there you'll find cevapcici, and that's exactly what I have for you. This meal is so delicious, small meat sticks that just melt in your mouth. I love to eat this pretty much whenever I get the opportunity, but I learned to make them as well. I usually just order them, but I learned to make them, and this is the closest thing I got to, real authentic Bosnian cevapi. If you want to have like the real experience, you need to go to Balkans. But as of now, for your home experience, this is the closest that I got, and I'm sure that you're going to love it. So, first off, the ingredients. You need to have ground meat that is twicely grounded, twicely minced. This is very important to get the texture right, to get the whole thing right. So just ask your butcher to run it through the machine twice. As for the type of meat, so you can use beef, you can use pork. The original one uses lamb, so you can probably use a blend of lamb and beef. Here I have a blend of beef and pork because I didn't have any lamb, and it works out great. So I use about 300 grams. You will make about 8 to 9 cevapi. As for the rest of the ingredients, you need salt, garlic powder, black pepper, baking soda, and a little bit of sparkling water, mineral sparkling water. This adds, that extra texture that you want. So let's go to the preparation. First off, we will put some salt in there. Around half a teaspoon is enough for me, but this is for your taste. As for the garlic, this is very important for this recipe. A lot of garlic. The more you put, the better. Don't be afraid to put more because this really gives it that flavor. Now, black pepper. Again, just for your taste. And also baking soda, around half of teaspoon. And finally, sparkling water. Use about 50 milliliters, not much more than that. And now use your hands. I don't want to see anyone using gloves. Use your hands or it will not be Balkan cuisine. Now mix this until the water is incorporated into the mixture, into the meat, and make sure you really get in there, like really squeeze it, and you should basically, when you form this, the fat should stay on your hands, kind of, the fat should really, like, you should feel it in some sense, and this is very important when it comes to forming them. This is why we don't use eggs, stuff like that, because it's very fatty. Yeah, just mix it all together, and then I'll show you how to make the meat stick shape, the cevapi shape. So as you can see, we got a nice bowl of meat. Like you can see, my hands are pretty greasy, and that's good. I forgot to mention that, but you need a fattier piece of meat, fattier cut of meat. This really makes the recipe better. But if you don't have one, you will just need to use a little bit of oil, olive oil or pork lard in the mixture process. So I'll now show you how to form the cevapi. So basically, take a little chunk of this meat, like around this, maybe even this is too much, and start using your hands again. Roll and squeeze, basically. We here use a machine usually, like there's this really special machine to make cevapi, and it's much easier. But this is your handmade, your homemade version that is pretty good. So make sure that is even, like the length and the thickness is even throughout the whole thing. And there you go, this is a pretty decent looking cevapi. So repeat this process for the rest of the meat, and I will show you how to cook them. So before we get to cooking, I need to address some things because I'm sure that people will notice. Yes, I'm in a different kitchen. I'm because I just love using gas stoves. You know, I love it. I'm not used to electric ones. My voice, I'm quite sick yet. I haven't recovered, but the show must go on. And also, some people will surely say, "Yeah, but that's not the way to make this." You know, my grandma makes it like this. Yes, but this is the most easiest way to get the thing that we all like. You know, for example, you could have finally chopped up some garlic and put it in there instead of garlic powder. You could have maybe boiled an onion like for 15 minutes and then poured that water into the meat. Like, it makes it a bit different, it makes it a bit better, but this recipe is perfect. So let's get on with cooking. You can cook cevapi in the pan, you can make them on the grill, that's the more authentic way. But if you're going to make them in a pan, I recommend you to put it on a medium heat. So when the pan is heated, you can put the cevapi in. So just like this. As you've noticed, I didn't put any oil inside because the meat should already be greasy, and if it's been in the fridge, like, it will even release more fat as it's cooking. No, just put them like this, and basically you want to cook them for about a minute and a half on each side. Like, and cevap has about 4 sides, not 2, so 4 sides, and you will just basically roll them. They've been cooking for around 8 minutes now, and now is the time to plate them up. So you'll see that they are a bit got bigger in the size, this because of the sparkling water and the baking soda. But also, I really recommend you to refrigerate them before the cooking, because they will stay more intact, you know. Like, for the sake of this video I didn't, and that's why they are more like a bit, you know, they're not the perfect shape, but no, still good. So I highly recommend you to serve this with some raw onion. That's how we like to have it, with ayvar. That's basically like this sauce of bell peppers, red bell peppers, like, very good. Try to get it in your area. And also we like to have this with kaymak. That's a very, like, raw cheese, young cheese. It's amazing. But you know, like, with some potatoes, with some, you know, bread, amazing. Definitely try it out. This is a recipe from my cookbook. There will be more coming. The cookbook has over 30 recipes, from meals like this, from my own meals, from, you know, Dalmatian meals, all of that. It's coming out December 21st, so definitely check it out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this meal. I hope you make it. Tell me how it turned out. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.